Years has passed since Noma and her family left Langa. Their new home by the sea became a place of peace. The soil was rich, the rain steady, the ocean kind. They farmed, they fished, and they healed. Time did not erase the pain, but it softened it. Far away, back in Langa, the land began to suffer. First, the rivers dried up. Then the crops began to fail. The sky stayed dry, trees dropped dead leaves, and the wind carried dust instead of seeds. People grew weak, and children cried from hunger. The once joyful drums of Langa fell silent. The elders called many meetings, searching for answers. Some said it was punishment, others said it was only nature, but none could deny one thing: the village could not survive much longer. So they made a hard decision. Two strong men were chosen to leave Langa. Their task: to search for a new land, a place where the people could start again. With small gourds of water and dried roots in their bags, they set out into the wild forest. They walked for days, climbed hills, crossed rivers, slept beneath strange trees, and then they found it. A green land beside the sea, filled with tall trees, large farms, and smiling faces. The first to see them was Noma's last child. She ran barefoot across the field, shouting for her parents. Akilo and Noma came out of their home and saw the two dwarfs from Langa. Their clothes were torn, their cheeks sunken from hunger and heat. Akilo embraced them at once. He asked what brought them this far. When they explained the famine in Langa, Akilo's face fell. He said nothing for a while. Then he told his children to fetch food: grains, yams, dried fish, cassava flour. They packed it all into large sacks, as much as the men could carry. He gave them a message. Tell the people of Langa that they are welcome here. There is enough for all. This land gives freely, and we will not shut our gates. The men were overwhelmed. They thanked Akilo and Noma many times and left. When they reached Langa, the village gathered to hear their tale. Some still held on to pride. They said they would rather die than go to a place where Akilo's family ruled. But more people were tired, starving, and ready to move. So the gates of Langa that was once closed were opened. Men, women, children, elders packed what they could. Some carried seeds, others carried memories. The journey was hard. Some did not make it, but those who did walked into light. Akilo and Noma stood at the edge of the new village, arms open. They welcomed each one. There was no revenge, no bitterness, just joy that they could finally help. To them, it felt like healing. Together the people built something new, stronger than what was lost. They called it Langata, Langa reborn. The land was rich and green. The people worked together. Children laughed again. The sky remembered rain. And so, in the place where Noma and her family once wept, life bloomed. The old Langa faded into stories, but Langata became a place of abundance. Some even say it was more beautiful than Langa ever was.